Lifebinder has news of the Incarnates and she requests our presence at the seat of the Aspects. The Black Dragonflight will await you there, Dready Dude.
It is good to see you.
The Aspects have gathered. Let us not keep them waiting.
We must rise above our own conflict before...
As you can see, Raffian and Sibelian are also ready. If the Aspects have news of the Incarnate's action, then the Black Dragonflight is prepared to answer the call. Come, they are eager to speak with us.
The winds guide you. Lifebinder, the champion has arrived. Tell us what has happened.
We have received disturbing news. The Incarnates have attacked the Onaran border. All life is worth saving.
Though unclear, Iridikron's actions tell us there is a plan in motion. Come, Dready Dude, let us discuss how to best end the terror he intends to unleash against Azeroth.
Halt! You trespass in Shakar territory! Explain what you are doing here.
Can we get on with it? You said we'd find it here.
We have. From what I have transcribed, Neltharion had a hidden path to Avarice, just below this ridge.
Sealed beneath earth and water. Undisturbed for thousands of years.
Then let us open the way.
Farak, you will feast upon the elemental power below. Wake the elders from their slumber and incinerate any who stand in our way.
Exquisite. In his wake, the Drakthir will succumb to the temptation of avarice and unleash the Aspect's darkest nightmares.
Come, we have much to do. Let the children of Neltharion claim their birthright.
Why usher Farak below instead of going himself?
Iridikron has always had his schemes, but Farak has only sought out power. Whatever they seek will bring suffering to dragons and mortals alike. Abyssian, Sibelian, Rathion, we must call upon you to pursue him with the champion.
It will be done, Lifebinder.
We will ensure Farak's destruction. Whatever it takes.
That was a cool cinematic. I feel Farak is just going to be a menace anywhere he goes. I have read what I can about the Incarnates. Farak is every ounce as powerful as Iridikron, only lacking the discipline to focus that strength into singular goals. He would be just as happy burning his own followers down as he would our people. This will be a fight that all the Isle's denizens have a stake in.
Be careful.
Do not underestimate the Incarnates. Fair skies and strong winds to you all.
The Aspects have requested our help. As protectors of the Isles and Dragonkind, we are more than willing. I must locate Emberthal and ask her to join. I believe I can recruit her to our cause as long as we remain committed to hers against the Sundered Flame in the future. Meet Sibelian and Raphian at the site of the Incarnate's devastation.
Aspects watch over you. I must recruit Emberthal to our quest. Wait for me at the entrance.
Why? Surely we four are more than enough.
I made a promise to her that we would assist each other in our pursuits.
Then make haste, Abyssian. We cannot let this incarnate slip through our grasp.
We only want to examine that pile of ash, friend. No harm intended.
Stop wasting time, Rathian. The giant hole bored through bedrock should be our primary concern, while Abyssian forces us to wait.
I have been expecting you.
Perfect timing, Dready Dude. It would seem my efforts to investigate the error are not welcome. Would you mind helping me straighten out this situation?
Every action has consequences.
This centaur practically attacked us upon our arrival. He seems quite protective over this burning pile of ashes. I know you have worked alongside the Shikar before. Would you speak to him? I would like to confirm what happened here. There is no chance that this is all a coincidence. If it connects to the Incarnates at all, we must learn all we can.
Never let your guard down.
Dready Dude, yours is a most welcome face. Are these dragons with you? Well, more like he is with us, but yes. Very well, let us talk. I may have need of your assistance again.
Hello!
These two descended upon me without warning while I tended to my fallen comrade. If they are with you, then I am willing to lower my guard. There was a great calamity last night. I know not the cause of it, but the earth quaked like we have never felt before. All of us at the timber step were accounted for except for a single guard, Shell Keel. We sent search parties into the Mirewood but found no trace of him, not until this morning when I came to this cliffside. This is all that's left, a pile of ashes. I was only able to identify him by engraving on his spear. I attempted to move the ashes but they won't stop burning. I've never seen anything like it before. Our only option is to bury him here at the site of his death. I asked Rosha to aid me in the burial, but there are too many repairs to make in the village. Would you help me instead? Primalists, many of them. A horde trampled their way through the canyon below and into that hole in the earth. The look on your face tells me you'll be following their trail. I can only warn you to be wary and to be prepared.
Heed your blind spots.
Flames will not subside, the ash cannot be moved, he must be buried here where he fell, or his spirit won't be led to Inara. The pile of ash wafts pungent scents of sulphur and death up to your nostrils. Its flames refuse to subside. The only solace for the poor soul this ash used to be is that the overwhelming ferocity of their attacker ensured a quick death. The etchings on the spear tell us this warrior's feat, as well as his name, Shalkil. A Shikar spear that's been thoroughly singed, its wielder must have dropped it before being fully engulfed in flame. The only identifiable marks are the artisan tier etchings of the Centaur language upon the shaft.
Can I trust you?
Abyssian dawdles while the Incarnates breathe destruction on our land. I tire of waiting for him to arrive. The tunnel beneath us was recently bored, so recently in fact that I can still feel the heat coming off it from here. There are also impressions of ice and earth on the edge of the cliffside. It is as if the ground itself has been manipulated and turned into a pure element. There is no doubt this is the work of the Incarnates.
Very well. We will meet again later.
You stand before the Black Prince.
I begin to see why Farak was sealed away. Your assistance as always has been invaluable.
As we can only assume this brutality was the work of Farak. I will leave you to it, my friend. Take what time you need. This tunnel is massive. Was it just for Farak, or did he bring an army with him?
And he seems to be wasting no time now that he is free.
We wait upon Abyssian, then.
Let's help out our Shikar friend over here.
How is your hunting?
Shalkil deserves to be seen off properly. I want to dress his burial area and say a few words. I know your time is precious, but would you take the shovel and bury his ashes while I perform the rites?
I shall join you next time, perhaps.
I brought a shovel, but I find myself quite fragile. Would you mind taking this burden, Dready Dude? Shalkil was a true master of the spear, prodigious even. It is fitting that we ensured his weapon's safety even when confronted by death. His skill was born, of all things, from his uncertainty of his martial aptitude, of his ability to protect our home, and of the admiration his loved ones gave. Ever relentless training allowed Shalkil to hide from those that cared for him. It made him as great as he was lonely. If only you had known how welcome you were. Was the thought of opening up to his friends more frightening than a fight with the Incarnates? I am being unfair. You fought for our people, even though you could not do so for yourself. That was how you showed your love, and I will question it no further. Brave Shalkil of the Shikar, let the strength of your spear and the howl of your companion fill you with pride. Pride and peace. Goodbye, my dear friend.
Are you good?
I wish I could compensate you for this act, but I have no diplomatic medals or legendary weapons to bestow, Dready Dude. Just know that I could not have shouldered the weight of this day alone. A heart hollowed by loss takes time to fill again. Be well, and thank you.
Get some rest. You stand before the rightful heir.
The Centaur's report of primalist forces pushing into the underground cavern after Fyrak changes the situation. Raphian and I believe it would be a tactical mistake to dawdle here any longer, waiting for Abyssian and his protege to arrive. We still wish for you to join us. If you are ready, then we three should proceed together.
My wits are my own. Every moment we delay works to our foe's advantage.
By the time Abyssian finds his Drakthir friend, the Primalists will have completed their schemes.
Right, down through the tunnel.
See, Rathian? They have been marshalling a defense while we tarried. Rathian.
Did you hear that? A voice.
Rathian, pay attention!
Yes, of course. These primalists do not stand a chance.
There are quite a number of them. Let me know when you are ready to discuss a plan, champion.
Raffian is as cocky as always.
I've been too long away.
Iraq is our prey. These peons are just stalling us.
Mistakes will keep low. We have not been spotted.
I usually prefer the stealthy approach as well, but now is the time to let dragons be dragons. Remind these weaklings who they are dealing with.
Rathian, no! You are just going to...
Going to terrify them? Make them reevaluate their life choices? Agreed.
Ha ha! I knew you order-addled fools would come! Remember the name Lorak! I ensure these caverns will be your tomb! You think dragons fall so easily?
Stop! He is baiting us, Rathian!
That blasted... We have lost the element of surprise. Champion, take on the ground forces, and I will support you from the air. Well, stop your showboating. Fall in line and listen to my strategy.
Your endless whining about a strategy will not win you the throne. Let us take this lackey out together, champion.
Knock them back and stop their casts.
Stay back, old man. Allow me to clear the way for you. Insufferable.
Looks like this one here is the one we need.
Now they try to best the black Dragonflight with fire? How cute. Indeed. Their grasp of effective stratagem is only surpassed by yours, Rathian. Now, shall we kick the braggart off his walking mountain of mud? This filthy fool seems to be the only one left standing against us. Should we not have some fun? This is the part where you die! Attack them, my mud minion! Why won't
It's the elemental down.
die? Killing you should have been easy! I didn't plan for this!
Ugh, I've got muck in my boots. Disgusting.
I must admit, Rathian, you acquitted yourself well in the fight.
Well, thank you, Civilian.
Once we have dealt with this flame incarnate, I will be sure to find a place for you among my troops.
Your troops?
Sapelian!